Hello everyone. So in this video, we will discuss about the internal structure of Java. Basically, when we install a Java in our system, we generate a folder, and that folder contains different modules like JRE, JVM, like this. So we will discuss each and every module in this video. So in this image, this image represents the internal structure of Java. So when we install Java in our system, it will generate these folders JRE, JDK, JVM in our system. So each module has a different functionality. Okay. So on a high level, if we see JDK, this JDK contains JRE and dev tools. So JDK equal to JRE plus dev tools, and JRE equal to JVM plus libraries. Okay. So with the help of this JDK, JRE and DevTools, JVM, we will write our code and we will execute our code. Okay. Now we will see what is the feature of each container or each module. Okay. The first JVM. So what is JVM? JVM is known as Java Virtual Machine. Okay. So in the previous video, we have seen that Java code is compiled into bytecode. Okay, and this bytecode is passed as an input to the interpreter, and interpreter will convert that bytecode into machine code. Okay, so here this JVM will act as an interpreter. On a high level, JVM will act as an interpreter. So this JVM is responsible for converting the bytecode into machine code. Okay, so JVM will load the bytecode and it verifies whether the bytecode is proper or not. If it is proper, it will execute the bytecode. Okay, this is what JVM will do. Okay, now libraries. So what are the libraries? Just libraries are these are the collection of classes which are already predefined in Java. Okay, and these classes we will get when we install the Java. So if you see there might be some functionalities which programmer will use, and these functionalities are already coded in Java and provided as a libraries for us. So when we install, we will also get these libraries, and we can include these libraries as a dependencies in our Java code, so that no need of there is no need of writing the same functionality again in our code. So for example, addition, subtraction, multiplication. So these are all the common functionalities which most of the programmers will use, and these are already available in Java, and they are provided as a libraries for us. So just we will import those libraries into our code and we will use it. Okay, so no need of writing once again in our code. These are the libraries. So now if you see example here, java.lang, java.util, so these are the normal predefined libraries which Java provide. So there are some more libraries also which Java provide, but these are the examples I mean to say. Okay, now so here we saw JVM and libraries. So in the image we saw JRE contains this JVM and libraries, and we saw JVM is responsible for executing the code, and libraries are the predefined functionalities. So JVM, with the help of these libraries, it will execute the code, because in the code we might already using these libraries, right? So while executing that code, it needs those libraries as a dependency, because those are dependencies. So JVM will use of libraries and the bytecode and will execute the code to get the desired output. So this is JVM and libraries. So on a high level, if you see JRE, JRE is a software package which bundles JVM and libraries. Okay, JRE bundles JVM and libraries, and with the help of these libraries, JVM will execute the or run the Java program. Okay, I think JRE is clear. What is a JRE? Okay, so to run any Java program, we need JRE to execute our Java program. we need JRE. So these dev tools, JDK, this all are not required just for executing the program. So for executing, just we will generate the bytecode, and with that bytecode we need JRE to execute that. Okay, without JRE we cannot run our Java program. Okay, JRE we have seen now. Okay, the next is JDK. So in the image we have seen that JDK contains JRE plus development tools. So just now we have seen what is the purpose of JRE. So now we will see what are the development tools. Okay, now development tools are used for developing or debugging the Java applications. So till now we have seen how Java code is executed. I mean with the JRE how Java code is executed. But we didn't discuss how Java code is written. So to write the Java code and generate the executables, we need this developing and debugging tools. Okay. For example, we write the Java code and we will compile that Java. Okay. Sorry, we will compile that Java code to generate the bytecode. So this compiler is part of this development tools. And once the bytecode is generated, that bytecode need to be passed to some other platform. Okay, for running the Java code. So to we cannot directly pass the folders or class files directly, but we will generate a jar out of that bytecode which is generated. Well, that is called as a jar. So that creation of jar is also part of this development tools. So compiler is used to compile the code, and once the code is compiled, we will generate the jar, and that jar will be transferred to other platforms for running the our Java code. Okay, so on high level, if you remember, JDK is used to write the code. Sorry, JDK in JDK using development tools, we will write the code or program, and using the JRE, we will execute the code. Okay, if you see in the image here, with the help of JDK. In JDK, with the help of dev tools, we will write the code, we will compile it, and we will generate the bytecode. And that bytecode is passed to this JRE. In this JRE, this JVM is main responsible for executing the bytecode. And this JVM will use libraries as a dependencies and will execute that bytecode in JVM. So this is the overall picture of JDK, JRE, DevTools, JVM and libraries. So in this video we have seen what is JDK, JRE and JVM. So we will close this video here and we will meet in the next video.